Hello everyone. Now let us see this question number 3. The coordinate of 2 points A and B are -3, 3 and 12, -7 respectively. P is a point on the line segment AB such that AP upon PB is 2 by 3. Find the coordinate of point P. Okay. So first I will draw these 2 points. So say this is point A, which is -3, +3, and this is say another point B, which is 12, -7. P is a point on this AB such that AP, so here suppose there is a point P which is say x, y, which divide this AB in ratio 2, 3. We have to find the coordinate of point P. So we know that section formula. So I can say that by section formula, here your x is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m plus n, that is 2 into 12 plus 3 into -3 divided by 2 plus 3. Okay, here you can write that m1 upon m2 is given 2 upon 3. You can also write that x1, y1 is -3, +3, and x2, y2 is 12, -7. So this is your x, which is 12 to the 24 minus 3 to the 9 divided by 5. So therefore the value of x we get 24 minus 9, so it is 15 upon 5. So 15 upon 5 is 3, and in the same way we will say that y is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m plus n. So this is m1. The value of m1 is 2 into y2. y2 is -7 plus value of m2 is 3 into y by m plus n. M plus n, that is 2 plus 3. So this will give me the value of y as y is equals to 7 to the, this is -14 plus 3 to the 9, the whole divided by 3 plus 2, 5 is equals to -14 plus 9 is -5 divided by +5. So -5 divided by 5 is -1. Okay. So here the point P, the coordinate of point P will be, we have to find the coordinate of point P. So therefore we will say, therefore P is, x is 3, -1. So here it is 3, -1. This is your point P. Third question. Now fourth question. P divide distance between AB in ratio to 1. Calculate the coordinate of point P. Now this question is same as what you have done question number 3. Here AB is given, P is a point which divide in 2 ratio 3. Similarly here AB is given and the point P is dividing in ratio to 1. So easily you can solve this problem. So try and solve this problem. Question number 5 is find the coordinate of the point of trisection of the line segment joining point 3, -3 and 6, 9. Okay, so now this problem, yes, see what this problem says. Suppose we have 2 points, one point A which is x1, y1, and there is another point B which is x2, y2, and we have to find the coordinate of the point of trisection. Trisection means there are 2 points which will divide this AB in 3 equal parts. So I will say that this point PQ, okay, I will say that point P and Q are point of trisection. Therefore P divides AB in ratio 1:2. Okay, point of transaction means 3 equal parts. So here P will divide in 1:2 and Q divides AB in ratio 2:1. So I will say that bisection formula. Bisection formula P, bisection formula we define P as, now this x1 y1, x1 y1, here x1 y1 is what? X1 y1 is 3 comma minus 3, and this x2 comma y2 is what? X2 comma y2 is 6 comma 9. So P is 1 into 6 plus 2 into 3 whole divided by 1 plus 2, comma the y coordinate will be 1 into 9. You can see this 1 will multiply by this 9. So 1 into 9 plus here this ratio PB is 2. So 2 into minus 3. This whole divided by 1 plus 2. So this will give you P as 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 6 it is 13 divided by 3, comma here it is 9 into 1 9 minus 6, 9 minus 6, 9 minus 6 is 3, 3 upon 3. So this will give you P 13 divided by 3 comma 1. So this is coordinate of point P, and similarly for Q we will say that coordinate of point Q, you can show these 3 lines to indicate that we are talking about coordinate. For Q it is 2 into 6, it is 2 into 6 plus 2 into 6 plus 1 into 3, 2 into 6 plus 1 into 3 whole divided by 2 plus 1, comma 2 into 9 plus 1 into minus 3, the whole divided by 2 plus 1. So here this point Q will be 6 to the 12 plus 3 divided by 3, and here it is 9 to the 18 minus 3 divided by 3. So this Q is 12 plus 3 15, 15 divided by 3, 3 5 the 15, and 18 minus 3 is 15, 15 divided by 3, 3 5 the 15. So point Q is 5 comma 5 and point P is 13 by 3 comma 1. Let us again verify that whether this 13 divided by 3 is right. 1 into 6 plus 2 into 3. So 6 plus 6. Okay. I have made a mistake. This is not 13. This is 12. So 12 divided by 3. It is not 13 divided by 3. It is 12 divided by 3. So 3 4 the 12 and 3 1 the 3. So 4 comma 1. So the question is find the coordinate of the point of trisection of the line segment joining these 2 points. So point of trisection P is 4 1 and Q is 5 5. So therefore I will say that therefore required point of trisection are P, that is 4 comma 1, and Q is 5 comma 5. Done. Here we have one more question. The line segment joining point 2 1 5 minus 8 is trisected at the point P and Q. If the point P lies on the line 2x minus y plus k equal to 0, find the value of k. Okay. Now again, this problem is same as the first problem that you can see here, with a slight modification, so that we can say, let us erase this part. Okay, this you have done. Now this is concentrated on the second part. Now you have a line segment joining 2 points. So here I will say this is point A, again this is 2 comma 1, and this is point B, which is 5 comma minus 8, and P and Q, the line segment joining this is trisected at the point P and Q. If the P lies on this, find the value of k. So P and Q trisects. So this is P and this is Q, and it trisects. So P divides in ratio 1:2 and Q divides in 2:1. Okay, so I have to find the coordinate of point P, and that coordinate, that point, also lies on this line, so it will satisfy this. So I will say that okay, there is another way to solve this. I will say let A is, now in detail I am solving, 2 comma 1, which you can say that it is x1 comma y1, and there is another point B, which is 5 comma minus 8. You can say that this point is x2 comma y2. For point P, m1 ratio m2 is, I will say that let P also we consider. So let us consider this as xp comma yp. Okay, and m1 ratio m2 is 1:2. Okay, so by section formula, here this is xp comma yp, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, so I will say that by section formula, your xp will be 1 into 5, or you first write formula, that is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m plus n, or m1 plus m2. This is m1 plus m2. Okay, sometimes we consider as m ratio n, sometimes we consider as m1 ratio m2. So it doesn't matter what symbols we are using. m1 is 1 into 5 plus 2 into 2, the whole divided by m1 plus m2 is 1 plus 2. 5 into 1 is 5, 2 into 2 4, 5 plus 4 is 9, divided by 2 plus 1 is 3, so it is 3 3 is 9. So value of xp is 3. Similarly yp, we will find yp. Here yp is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is equals to m1, the value y2 is minus 8, plus m2 is 2, into, here it is 1, 2 into 1. This whole divided by m1 plus m2 is 1 plus 2. So this is equals to minus 8 plus 2 whole divided by 3. So this is minus 6 divided by 3 is equals to minus 2. Okay, so xp yp we got. Therefore we will say that therefore point P is 3 comma minus 2. This is first part. We have got the coordinate of point P. Now this point P lies on 2x minus y plus k is equals to 0. So here point P lies on line, it lies on the line 2x minus y plus k is equals to 0. 2x minus y plus k equal to 0. So therefore I will say that 2 into 3 minus y is minus 2, so it will become minus of minus 2 plus k is 0. So therefore 3 to the it is 6 plus 2 plus k equal to 0. So therefore it gives me the value of k as 6 plus 2 is 8, so k is equals to minus 8. So the value of k is minus 8. Okay, you have to find the value of k also. So find the value of k. So k is minus 8 here. This is fifth problem. Now the sixth problem is find the coordinate of the point which is 3/4 the way from A to B. Okay, so you have 2 points. One point is A is 3, 1, and you have point B is minus 2, 5. Find the coordinate of the point which is 3/4 the way. So say there is a point P. Say P is a point here with coordinate xy, and it is given that it is 3/4 the way from this to this. So AP is given 3 divided by 4th time AB. Okay, so AB we can say that 4 times AP is equals to 3 times AB. So this AB you can write this as AP plus PB. So this is 3 AP plus 3 PB. Here it is 4 times AP. So this will bring here. So we have AP is equals to 3 PB. Or I can say that this AP upon PB is equals to 3:1. So this is 3:1. So M1 ratio M2, here I can say that M1 ratio M2, here we have 3:1. Okay, x1 y1 x2 y2, now we know we have to find the coordinate of point P. Okay, so I will say that by section formula, you can say that this x is equals to 3 into minus 2 plus 1 into 3, this whole divided by 3 plus 1. So this 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 plus 3, this whole divided by 3 plus 1, 4. So you have x is equals to minus 3 upon 4. And similarly you will find the value of y. So the value of y we will say that also, I will say that also y is equals to 3 into 5 plus 1 into 1 divided by 3 plus 1. So y is equals to 3 into 5 plus 1 into 1 divided by 3 plus 1. So this becomes 3 5 is 15, 15 plus 1 16 divided by 4 is equals to 4. Okay, so therefore coordinate of point coordinate of point P is minus 3 by 4, 4. Okay, so you must understand that how to represent the data which is given and how to understand what need to be find out and how you can find out. Okay, so always give some time to the problem, understand the problem, and here in these kind of problems I will say that draw respected diagram so that you will understand that what you have to find out and how you can do it. Okay, now see this question number 7. Point P 3 minus 5 is reflected to P dash. So here if I say P is 3 minus 5, P dash is reflected, it is reflected in x-axis so its y coordinate will change. -5 will become +5. Also P on reflection in y-axis. So again when we reflect this P on y-axis, so when we reflect in y-axis, its x coordinate sign will change. So it will become -3, -5. I have to find the coordinate of P and P dash. So that we have already done. Second, we have to compute distance P dash, P double dash. So here by distance formula, I will say that by distance formula, P double dash will be equal to root of, it is 3 minus it will become plus 3 plus 3 the whole square plus 5 plus 5 the whole square is equals to, this is 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 square plus 5 is 10, 10 square. So this P dash P double dash will be equal to 6 6 are 36 plus 10 into 10 is 100. So this is root of 136. This is P dash P double dash. P dash P double dash is what? Root of 136. We have computed distance P dash P double dash. Then the question is find the middle point of the line segment. Find the middle point of the line segment. So we have to find the coordinate of the midpoint of P dash P double dash. So I will just show this point as P dash, which is 3, 5, and there is P double dash, which is -3, -5, and say there is a point M, which is the midpoint of this P dash P double dash. Have they given any name? No. So I will say let M be the midpoint of P dash P double dash. So therefore M is the midpoint. So therefore here M is the midpoint. Now the coordinate is say XY. So M is the midpoint. Therefore by midpoint formula, we can say that this the coordinate of this M will be 3 minus 3 divided by 2, comma 5 minus 5 divided by 2. So this will give you 0, 0. So therefore the coordinate of midpoint of this P dash P double dash is 0, 0. And the next fourth part is on which coordinate axis does the middle point of the line segment P double dash lie. Okay, so for P double dash. Okay, so now again I will take a point. Say I will take a point P and P double dash. So for P the coordinate is 3, -5, and for P double dash it is -3, -5. Let us verify. P is 3, -5 and P double dash. And say here I will say that N is the midpoint. So I will say let N be the midpoint of this P double dash. So therefore by midpoint formula I will say that N, by midpoint formula it will be 3 minus 3 divided by 0. 3 minus 3 divided by, here it is 2, midpoint formula, and -5 divided by 2. So this gives the coordinate as 0, -10 divided by 2 is -5. Okay, so the question is on which coordinate axis does the middle point of the segment P dash lies. So here x coordinate is 0, it indicates it is a y axis. So therefore we will say that therefore midpoint of P double dash will lie on y-axis. So the midpoint of this P double dash will lie on the y-axis. This is your answer. Okay, so 7th problem, a little lengthy problem. On which coordinate axis does the middle point lies? So the middle point will lie on the y-axis. Done? Okay. So we will see few questions in each lecture now, because otherwise it will be a lengthy lecture. So let us stop our lecture here. In the next lecture we will see other problems. Thank you.